Well, the COVID-19 death count in Washington State is at 830 now. Well, considering that 2 weeks ago it was at 624, that's only an increase in 206. I mean, that's the lowest increase in death count that I've seen since my second video in this series. So, yeah, I'd say that's a pretty good sign that things are getting better. In the past, I've bought dust masks, kind of like this, for the purpose of wearing it when I'm doing something like cleaning or whatever, when I know I'm going to be kicking up a lot of dust, and I want to prevent it from triggering my allergies or whatever. I bought this particular pack of dust masks a few years ago. I don't remember where. It was either Home Depot or Target, Fred Meyer, Rite Aid, whatever. And they were labeled dust masks, and they were cheap. These were a little bit more advanced than the dust masks I've bought in the past, but they were cheap, so decided to buy them. And yeah, I just wear them whenever I want to protect myself against dust particles. But yeah, to me, these are just dust masks and nothing more. I never had any expectation that it would protect against chemicals or bacteria or viruses. I think the warning on the package even said so. That's that. Now, as you probably know, a few weeks ago, health experts started telling people to wear some kind of mask whenever you go out in public, and they're clear that it's to prevent yourself from potentially spreading the coronavirus to other people around you. Not the other way around. Wearing a mask is not going to protect you against the coronavirus. I don't know why people still don't get that, but whatever. And they were also saying not to go out and buy N95 masks because those are in high demand by healthcare workers who are treating COVID-19 patients. Now, when I heard that, I'm like, I don't know what an N95 mask is. I just assume it's some kind of special medical grade mask that's designed to stop viruses and stuff like that. I just figured you would buy it with medical equipment or whatever. Certainly nothing like these dust masks that I've been buying. So I just didn't even give that a second thought. And then when other people were making their own cloth masks, I was like, well, hey, I don't need to do that. I got these dust masks. These serve the same purpose. So yeah, I've actually worn this a few times when I've gone out shopping. If you saw my last video, you even saw me wearing it briefly in that. And I was originally planning to make this video about masks in general and people's perceptions of other people wearing masks or not wearing masks, when to wear a mask. So I was going to use this mask as an example, and it wasn't until I got it out and looked at the front of it that I noticed this. I've been wearing a 3M N95 mask all this time, and I didn't even know it. Yeah. And, well, I mean, I've already used it a few times, so, can't really do much else with it, so I might as well keep using it. The only concern, of course, is, that N95 label is right there, and, if other people happen to see it, they're gonna look at me and be like, hey, you stupid idiot, you're not supposed to be wearing these N95 masks, healthcare workers need these things. Well, I guess I could do something about that right now. There. Now it's not an N95 mask anymore. Not that I really care what complete strangers would think of me wearing an N95 mask out in public, but I would rather not get into a confrontation about it if I can avoid it. But on that note, I think one of my latest pet peeves is people discussing online, judging other people out in public wearing masks in situations where they seemingly don't need to. I've seen people make these comments like oh, I saw this person wearing a mask in their car, or I saw this person wearing a mask while riding their bike. The assumption being, are these people so paranoid that they're exposing themselves to the coronavirus inside their own car? Now, first of all, so what if they are? How is that harming you or anybody else? You know, toilet paper hoarders, yeah, that's a valid complaint. It's an inconvenience to other people who need toilet paper. Idiots who violate the stay-at-home order just to go gather in large crowds, yeah, that's a valid complaint. It potentially puts others in danger by spreading the virus around. But wearing masks when you don't need to, how is that harming anyone? And second of all, you don't know why they're deciding to wear a mask at that particular time. You know, I've worn my mask in my car. You know why? Because it's just easier to put it on before I leave the house. I can just put it on, and then I don't have to it's not in my hands anymore. It's on my face. Then I have both my hands free while I'm getting in my car, grabbing my stuff, and I just put it on, and I don't have to think about it anymore. That's the only reason I'm wearing my mask while I'm driving. It has nothing to do with protecting myself or protecting anyone else, because I'm the only person in the car. Same thing might be true with people riding their bikes or going for a walk. Maybe they just came from somewhere where they were around other people, and it was just not convenient to take it off because they don't, because they haven't gone home yet. So they don't want to carry it in their hand. Or it's allergy season. There's tree pollen in the air. I'm allergic to certain kinds of tree pollen. That's why I haven't been going outside. That could be a reason for wearing a mask, to protect against allergies. Absolutely nothing to do with the coronavirus. But still, all these people online decided they just make their judgments when they see other people out in public wearing masks, oh, that person is just afraid of catching the virus. That person is living in fear. You don't know that. It's just a baseless assumption. And then when I try to point that out, they just ignore what I'm saying. They say I'm playing into the government, or that I'm living in fear. Just no. Okay, that's all I can say. You're wrong. I mean, it kind of makes me want to wear my mask all the time just to annoy people like that. But, whatever. Hey, so I decided to do a little Googling, and I came across this organization called SeattleMaskBrigade.com. And what they basically do is they allow people to donate N95 masks, and then they distribute them to the healthcare workers or whoever needs them. And they're the only ones that I found to actually accept masks that are not in their original packaging as long as they're unused. I filled out a form earlier today, and I haven't heard back, so we'll just have to see if they're actually interested in sending someone from Seattle all the way out to where I live just to pick up 5 unsealed N95 masks of an unknown age, unknown expiration. But at least I did something. For the purpose of I'd rather not get into a confrontation with someone if I don't